请今天上午比赛的运动员来 TV 台抽签。
抽签即将开始，请各位运动员做好准备。
欢迎大家来到 LP 球杆乔氏杯2025中式8球大师赛超级分站赛包头站的比赛现场。接下来进行的是第3阶段败部第5轮的抽签仪式。下面我念到名字的选手，请到 TV 台抽签。首先抽的是败部的胜者孙源。49号，沈申义。50号，周龙。52号，杨少杰。51号。接下来由胜部的败者抽签。赵汝亮。51号，陈双友。52号，孔德金。49号，陈思明。50号， 稍后为大家公布运动员比赛场地。
现在公布运动员的比赛场地 ：Table 2 2号台杨少杰、赵汝亮 ；Table 2 2号台杨少杰、赵汝亮 ；Table 4 4号台孙源、孔德金 ；Table 4 4号台孙源、孔德金 ；Table 6 6号台周龙、陈双友 ；Table 6 6号台周龙、陈双友 ；TV 台沈申义、陈思明。TV 台沈申义、陈思明，请各位运动员尽快到场地做检录。准备完成后，请各位到候场区进行候场，谢谢。
我刚刚结束了巴黎奥运之行，七旬老人逐梦奥运，只不过我逐的不是巴黎奥运的梦，而是推中入奥的梦。欣慰的是，这次也在巴黎完成了梦想的一大步。此次巴黎之行，我的目的不仅仅是观赛和为中国健儿加油，还有一个重要的使命，就是寻求与国际奥委会官员和其他国际体育组织交流的机会，让更多人知道中式爬球，推进推中入奥的梦想。我想把中式爬球这项运动推进奥运会，成为奥运会的正式比赛项目。推中入奥这一明确概念是我在2023年大师赛总决赛开幕式上正式提出来的，但实际上我在台球领域小有成就的时候就已经有这个想法。现在我已经坚定了信心，接下来的人生就干这一件事儿，哪怕乔氏倾家荡产， 我要完成推动弱奥这项使命。我是一个工科男，做什么都追求极致，造出世界上最好的球桌，让奥运会用上乔氏的球桌。既然乔氏已经成为行业的龙头，时代造就了你，你就必须要为这个时代造就点什么，留下点什么。这次在巴黎，国际奥委会的官员问我说：“乔先生，你们乔氏已经在台球行业做得很好了，而且台球行业现在这么卷，你为什么不考虑自己多赚钱？”我的回答是：钱肯定是要赚的，这是企业存在的意义。但是，人生一定要比追求金钱更伟大的事情。我们这代人把民族和国家刻在了骨子里，我愿意为了民族运动和自己赖以生存的行业搏一个更宏伟的前景。在这次巴黎行之前，我们其实在2016年已经通过中式八球海外播种计划，与 WCBS、WPA 合作，对乔氏大师赛进行多次赛制改革、奖金升级，对中式八球做了一系列卓有成效的推广，成功的把中式八球推进了全台球世锦赛、2025年成都世界运动会。如今24年的大师赛总决赛，冠军奖金500万，赛季总奖金达到5000万，连续8年的央视直播，完善中式八球的职业化、体育队建设等等，已经是一个集正规化、专业化、国际化于一体的高端台球赛事。他们都感到不可思议，不敢相信，一个企业能把一项被边缘化的运动，奖金只有8000元的草根赛事，推广到如此高度。这也使得他们对乔氏的实力以及推中入奥更加有信心。只是风靡全国，满足不了我们。我们的征程是星辰大海，想要风靡全球，必须进入奥运殿堂。未来3年，乔氏将投入600万美元的奖金，为进军奥运会打造面向全球9个不同种类的国家级、洲际级和国际级赛事。那些 WPA 的官员都感动了，他们把这项庞大的计划命名为“来自中国的爱”，感叹我作为一个企业家，竟然愿意为行业做出这么大的贡献。我们和国际奥协签订了合作伙伴协议，未来4年，他们将在全球206个国家和地区的奥委会中，加强对中式八球运动的宣传和推广工作，并与国际奥林匹克委员会 IOC 深化沟通，协助乔氏将中式八球早日推进奥运会，成为正式比赛项目。也和英联邦运动会就合作方向达成了共识。这次巴黎之行，推中入奥已经取得了更实质的进展。我们已经看到，中式八球正在一步一个脚印迈向奥运舞台。我这次巴黎之行也接触了现在奥运会创始人顾拜旦的曾孙纳瓦塞先生，我们一起参观了顾拜旦纪念馆，从体育精神的传承历史聊到了中式八球的创新发展，从共同喜欢的高山滑雪聊到了去瞻仰他祖父的滑雪小屋。期间双方产生了深刻的精神和思想共鸣。他也表示了在将来会帮助我们宣传推广中式八球，共同传承相互理解、友谊、团结和公平竞争的奥林匹克精神。 有人说，前半生的我是下乡、下岗、下海，为生计奔波。那么我的后半生，就是为了造好球桌，推广中巴，风靡全球，进入奥运而拼搏，为中式八球中国梦谱写一篇奋斗的诗篇。你若问我要坚持到什么时候，我的回答是：我会坚持到生命的最后一刻。
女士们、先生们，为了您的安全和更好的观赛体验，我们提醒您注意以下观赛礼仪：在比赛开始前，请持票入场，对号入座，避免在比赛进行时造成干扰。在比赛进行中，请保持安静，避免大声交谈、喧哗或使用手机发出噪音，尤其是在选手击球的关键时刻，更应保持安静，以免分散选手的注意力。请对参赛选手保持尊重，不要对选手的表现做出负面评论或嘲笑。每位选手都值得尊重和鼓励。在比赛进行当中，请不要使用闪光灯拍照，以免干扰双方运动员。比赛期间，尽量减少不必要的走动，以免干扰选手和其他观众。场馆内部包括正赛赛场、卫生间、办公室，禁止吸烟。如有需要，请移步场外。感谢大家配合，我们真诚感谢您对赛事的支持，并祝您观赛愉快。
中式八球大师赛，这里是 LP 球杆乔氏杯2025中式八球大师赛超级分站赛包头战。现在欢迎裁判员、运动员。And now let's welcome referees and players. Baotou 2号台由来自缅甸的杨少杰对阵来自中国赵汝亮，裁判徐景言。Heyball 4号台将由孙源对阵孔德金，裁判刘媛媛。Heyball 6号台将由周龙对阵陈双友，裁判玉林。Finally, a stable TV。此刻登场的是 TV 台吸金巨力赛场。本场比赛将由小王子沈Shenyi对阵大魔王陈思明。本场比赛主裁判李亚萌，助理裁判佘真真、王鹏轩。女士们、先生们，这里是正在包头为各位直播的 LP 球杆乔氏杯2025中式8球大师赛超级分站赛包头战第3阶段败部第5轮49到第52场的比赛，精彩比赛即将开始，让我们共同期待。
比赛开始，第1局沈Shenyi开球。继续。 10秒。延时。 第一局沈申益胜，比分1-0。谢谢。第二局沈申益开球。10秒，延时。 2局神圣一胜，比分2-0，开球清台。谢谢。10秒，延时。没有延时。10秒。第3局神圣一胜，比分3-0，开球清台。谢谢。 第4局，沈申轶开球。10秒，延时。
Good day everyone and welcome to day 7 here at the 2025 Joy Heyball Masters Super Tour Baotou station, live from China. And on the TV table at the moment we have Shen Shenyi against Chen. Shen Shenyi securing his 4th point, now leading 4-0 over Chen. Joining me in commentary is Lenyukta Chetty. Lenyukta, what a match we have on our hands here. This is losers bracket round 5. So we do know the losers bracket, you have to fight much harder than the winners bracket. And Chen taking that loss yesterday, unfortunately, putting her into that losers bracket. And currently 4-0 down at the moment.
Yeah, she really put up a fight yesterday, Raymond, as we would remember. Quite a significant deficit behind, and she managed to claw her way back, but was bested by her opponent. I'm actually quite a big Chen fan, and with only just 30 minutes into the match, the score being 4-0, I mean, a lot can be said for the opponent that she's come up against this morning.
Yeah, and we did see those statistics showing 3 break and runs and 3 consecutive break and runs from her opponent. But this break looks like it's gonna be dry, unfortunately for him. Yeah, that was dry, and Chen Shenyi will be getting the last ball off the table, the 1-ball handicap. When female players play against male players, they get 1-ball handicap, and that is the last ball off the table. So this is stage 3 of this tournament, and stage 3 starts off with the last 32 players in the tournament, 16 of the best Chinese players against 16 of the best international players mixed, and they are drawn against each other just before the match starts. There is a live draw. So Chen Shenyi went up against Gareth Potts in the first round, and she defeated Gareth Potts 13-11. So then she went on to the winners bracket round 2. Having a look at who she played there. She went up against Sun Yon, beat him 13-4. So that already put her into the last, would have secured her into the last 16. And yesterday she was defeated by Li Yewei 15-10. So that is how Chen Shenyi ended up into the losers bracket of stage 3. Now let's have a look at her opponent, Shen Shenyi. So he has been in the losers bracket since round 1. He was defeated in the first round by Wu Zhenyu. So that put him into the losers bracket. So he has been fighting through that losers bracket. He went against Ali Pordell, one of the international players, also making top 32 quite often. And after that, he had to beat Wu Zhenyu 13-10 to make it through to this round now. And he had to win another match yesterday against Shi Hangqing 15-13. So you can see how many more matches he's already played being in that losers bracket. It's amazing how that works. And on TV table 2, we have Feng Minkyo against Zhao Ruliang currently on. I didn't expect her to miss that one, but also have a look at the position on the black ball afterwards. Scores between Feng Minkyo and Zhao Ruliang is currently 2-all. That is on TV table 2 live on our second YouTube stream as well. So quite the situation that Shen Shenyi comes to the table with here. He is on solids, and not the easiest of tables. You can see the 5 on the left side of the table. He's taking the 5. He's taking the 5 off the cushion, bringing the white ball back close to where it is. Yes. Okay, that's worked out quite well for him. So if Chen Shenyi can just pot one of these striped balls, the other one will come off the table. This is a race to 15 winners break format, and this looks good.
Oh, wow.
That looks good. But, oh no, she's lost. She's lost the frame. Heyball rules, the black ball has to be potted on its own, cannot be potted prematurely during the rack, and that is a loss of frame. How unlucky is that? Have a look at this. Perfectly played cross double. Watch the cue ball. Off the 7.
Yeah, that's terribly unlucky for Chen Shenyi, you know, as opposed to other rule sets in cue sport. That is not allowed in Heyball rules. It's actually a loss of frame, and just like that, she's handed over her well fought for point to her opponent, Shen Shenyi.
And there we see him with his 3 consecutive break and runs, and he's back at the table now to break, leading 5 frames to 0. And loser of this match goes home, unfortunately. So let us see how many players are actually left. Or is it a dry break again? It is. Yeah, not the greatest of spreads in that one. Not like what we've seen from the likes of Chu Bingji. So on the winner side of the tournament currently, we only have 4 players left on the winner side. Those are 4 Chinese players who have not lost a match yet in stage 3. That's Zheng Yebo, Tang Shunshao, Chu Bingjie, and Li Yiwei. Those are the 4 players that are in the winners side of the tournament. They will be playing later on today. And then in the loser side of the tournament, we have 8 players left. So we are currently down to the last 12 players. After this round, we will have 8 players left in total, as 4 of these players will be sent home. And we will be eliminating another 2 players later today. So by the end of today, last 6.
It's still so difficult to tell, Raymond. I mean, with yesterday's match with Chu Bingji, for example, and Kong, really looked like Chu Bingji would have been relegated to the losers bracket there, and he managed a really good comeback to secure his spot in the winner side still. So I think the competition, as everyone has seen, is pretty close. And I think the one standout player in the tournament so far is Fon Min.
Yeah, that is, I have to agree with you. So far, that is our standout player. Fon Min Kyo goes against Zhao Ruliang on at the moment on TV table 2, and that you're looking at that winner of that might be in the final. Yeah, winner of that match, you might see the winner of that match into the final, because those are 2 very strong, very consistent players. So Chen Shenyi needing a good shot to get to the 6. So leaving at medium distance, doesn't need to worry about the 2 on the left side of the table. Play that quite well. Not perfect on this black ball. You see the referee taking off the 2-ball. Needs this to get her first point on the board, trailing 5-0 at the moment. It's there.
Beautiful.
Very nice from Chen Shenyi as she takes her first point. Score 5-1, and that was a
中式
rack and
八
run
球
of her
俗称
opponent's
黑八
try
是
break.
一项原创于中国的运动，在乔氏的推动下，已走进全球69个国家。乔氏中式八球，风靡全球的中国运动。
So Kong Daijing currently playing at the moment. He is 4-2 up in his match. Zhao Ruliang 3-2 up against Phone Min Kyo. So what you'll see now is players who are in the losers bracket will be playing every morning and every afternoon.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot considering the races now. Race to 15, race to 17. Yeah, you have to be so mentally fit for those kind of races, and not just races, playing the caliber of opponents that you're going to come up against in the last 12.
As we see quite a good break from Chen Shenyi, getting a lot of power through that. 2 balls in on the break. As you see, the black ball made its way up table. It's quite rare you see that the black ball moves that far.
Quite a powerful break from her, and you know she's such a wonder, Chen Shenyi. I mean, we've followed her, let's say, pool exploits over the last 6-7 months, and she is just a top performer consistently.
Also consistently in the top 16, top 24 of all Joy tournaments. Has also won a few of the From China with Love tournaments last year, and will be competing in the Joy Uniting the World tournaments this year as well. Yeah, only needs the 5 and the 1, and leaving herself on a nice angle on the 1 will mean that she gets as close to the black ball as she can, playing the black ball into the top right corner pocket. Now, does she play for the gap? You could leave the cue ball at an angle for this black ball, sure to be on it, or she could leave the cue ball on the top ball cushion. But then you are playing against the cushion and 15 gap. And that was always the risk that that could go wrong, but she seems to be okay. And she seems to be perfect on this. Very quickly takes her second point with a break and run. Score 5-2 now.
Should have been 4-3.
Yes, it could have been. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, as you would remember, just a 3 frames ago, she potted the black ball on her last object, with her last object ball, handing over the 5th point to Shen Shenyi.
So that 5-0 lead that Shen Shenyi had quickly disappearing now. Chen simming with 2 frames on the board, 1 break and run, 1 rack and run, and she will be breaking in the next frame as well. This can come down to who's breaking better as well. We did see that yesterday, and we are seeing that as a pattern throughout these tournaments, especially the winner break format.
第8局，陈思敏开球。
That's another very powerful break from Chen simming, but nothing in on that occasion. And this is going to bring Shen Shenyi back to the table. He's leading currently 5-2 in this race to 15 winners break format. And this is for a place in the last 8. Yeah, this is for a place in the last 8 of the 2025 Joy Heyball Masters Super Tour Baotou Station, live from Inner Mongolia, China. We have the next match at 5:30 p.m. local time in China, so don't forget to catch that one. That will be losers bracket round 6 and winners bracket round 4, I believe.
10秒，延时。
Referee calls 10 seconds and player has taken his extension. Players get 45 seconds per shot and 1 extension of 30 seconds per frame. And I can see why he has taken that extension. This is not easy on stripes. Also, he cannot afford to let Chen simming back to the table, as you can see how quickly that scoreline can change.
Oh my, just as you say it, here comes Chen Simming. I mean, I guarantee that all of the players that frequent these station events know that she is a force to come up against.
One of the best in the world currently, I would say, regardless of the division that she plays in.
And regardless of the 1-ball handicap.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
As some of you may know, the rule is last ball off the table for women and players under the age of 14. But even without that 1-ball handicap, she is phenomenal on the table, a very complete player, Chen Simming.
Decided to go into them. The 3 could go, but she's opened it up. It's made it slightly easier now. 3 is free to the bottom right, so which will be the ball that she leaves? I'm thinking 4-ball.
Yeah,
at the top of the
ideally
table.
she would have wanted to leave the 3 for the black, but She doesn't have the best cue ball position of the last shot. Forced to play the 3 now.
No, it's not there. It's not there. The spider rest strikes again. So tough to use the spider rest as you are bridging so high over the balls, and your perspective is not the same looking in at the shot.
Good morning to you, and if you've just joined the stream, you're watching the last 12 at the Baotou station for China Super Tour. And this is a losers qualification match.
Yeah, this is round 5 in the losers bracket. Last 12 remaining currently, and after this group of matches we will be down to the last 8, and after tonight's matches down to the last 6. Tonight's matches at 5:30 local time here in China.
Will that be a winners or losers qualification match that we'll have on the TV table, Raymond?
Yeah, we will most likely have the winners qualification match, and that will be round 4 in the winners bracket, and there'll be a race to 17 at 5:30 tonight. And we did say only 4 players left in that winners bracket. Tang Shunshao, Zheng Yebo,
Chu Bingji,
Chu Bingji, and let's have a look at who the 4th player is. Li Yewei. Yeah, Li was the player that defeated Chen 15-10 yesterday to put her into the losers bracket.
Look at that, Raymond.
Hasn't come perfect though. She's planning to take the 6 as her last ball and leave the 4, and this is not perfect. Actually went into the 6, so to stay on the black ball now, this is gonna be tough.
Safer shot might be a better option here, but oh, look at
Use the 9, yeah. She's using the 9 as a stopper for the cue ball, but didn't work out, and yeah, slightly undercut that. Once it touches that inside cushion, it is not going in. So now, can Shen Shenyi get his 6th point on the board? He's been struggling for the 6th point. It's not come easy. A few dry breaks has cost him. And also a few uncharacteristic misses we have seen from him.
Yeah, I mean, 3 consecutive break and runs at the beginning of this match. That is some powerful stuff from him. But I think after that black and last object ball went down on the 5th frame, kind of changed the complexion of the match somewhat.
Yes, it did. And also then his dry break started to creep in, and that is costly playing against a player like Chen Siming. And at 5-0 up, it looked very commanding for him. I really did think he was going to extend that lead more at that time. Now he's not on the right side of this 13. Off the side cushion, touch of left-hand side to get the cue ball back to the middle of the table. There it comes. Needs an angle. Yes, he has it.
No, he definitely has it. Nice clearance here from Shen Shenyi.
Want to get right up behind that black ball.
Nice drag there.
Yeah.
Really great drag shot there.
Gets that 6 point finally on the board, leading 6-2 over Chen Shenyi, and that's 8 frames played. I believe that will be a 5-minute player break. We'll be back in a bit. Thank you guys for being on the stream, and any questions you might have, feel free to put it in the comment section, and we'll help you as much as we can. Thank you guys.
乔氏金腿比赛专用，提醒您，精彩比赛马上开始。一线赛事指定台迷丁俊晖、奥沙利文、郑宇博、楚秉杰等国内外一线球星代言。利百文，中国台迷领导品牌。方寸间雕刻，毫厘间相见。成木质之美，雕琢洞天，与腾龙之势，巧思匠心，以点线面，以小现大，无蜘蛛匠心之作。以专业硬件铸就品质基石。天津198乔氏台球俱乐部依托乔氏台球顶尖专业硬件供应链，打造国际级标准竞技空间。每一张球台，每一寸场地，皆彰显匠心品质，为巅峰对决奠定坚实根基。凭成功经验，赋能顶级赛事。我们已成功举办3届大师赛，积累了丰富的国家级赛事运营经验。从流程把控到选手服务，从氛围营造到全球传播，专业团队以成熟体系，为每一场高规格台球盛宴全面赋能，赢得业界与选手高度赞誉。创盈利模式，驱动收益倍增。天津198乔氏不仅专注于赛事，更引领行业创新盈利模式。通过赛事 IP 深度开发、多元化商业合作及精细化场馆运营，实现品牌价值与经济效益的立体创收，为合作伙伴开启收益倍增的广阔空间。天津198乔氏台球俱乐部汇聚顶尖硬件、成熟赛事经验与创新商业智慧，是品质台球的代名词，更是商业成功的理想伙伴。选择198，选择未来，见证中国台球新高度。河北省天一集团创立于2013年，注册资金500万，员工230余名，有着10余年的生产经验及研发设计、生产销售于一体的大型生产企业。优秀的员工、先进的技术、精良的设备。严格的管理使公司得以不断的发展壮大，精确、可靠、专业是我们生产的精神和服务信念。
天一沙发让舒适无处不在。 born in Louisiana. My mama told my papa, our little boy has got the blues. You better watch what you do to me. Watch what you do to me. That's for no question.
冠军500万乔氏大师赛官方供应商，正红胶边均匀回弹，铸就一流打感，持续助力中式台球职业化联赛，制造好球桌，胶边选正红。
俺老孙啥功名不要。 只求回到这花果山中了，过逍遥日子。
天要球杆，换一切为可能。中式八球，俗称黑八，是一项原创于中国的运动，在乔氏的推动下。 已走进全球69个国家。乔氏中式八球，风靡全球的中国运动。
暂停结束，比赛继续。第9局，沈申毅开球。
And the players are back after that 5-minute break. Shen Shenyi leading 6-2 over Chen in this race to 15, round 5 of the losers bracket.
He made the 5 in the corner pocket there.
So 12 players left. Out of those 12, how many international players do we have left? We have Phone Kyo.
Yeah.
And?
That's,
and do we have another? No,
that's
it's Phone Kyo is the last man standing, the last international player standing once again. He's always when you see Joy posting the last 8 players left in the tournament, you see one international player, Phone Kyo. Yesterday we had 3 left, Warathanan Sukrathanas and Stephen Ellis. Both were eliminated yesterday. So now just one international player left in Phone Kyo from Myanmar. From Myanmar but lives in China, speaks Chinese, plays this game like a Chinese player. And he has really impressed this tournament, and now up against Zhao Ruliang. Score currently 4-all in that match. 8 frames played, 6 clearances. Very high standard of play on TV Table 2, which is being streamed on YouTube as well. Yeah, so we were saying these players that are in the losers bracket, when they win the morning match, they are playing again a couple of hours later, 3 or 4 hours later, they're on again. And if they continue winning, they're repeating that for the entire stage 3. So I think the stage 3 lasts about We are on day 7 today, another 3 days left, so 10 days. So for 10 days you can be playing 2 matches a day. That is very, very tough indeed. Oh, watch the cue ball here coming into the 7 and the 9. He looks to be playing a bit of check side on that cue ball. Oh, what a shot that is, but the check side kept the pot out. Made the pot that much tougher. And what has he left? Okay, so the 2 is blocking the bottom pocket. She does not need the 11 that's at the bottom of the table. Can take the 6 stripes up table. But then black ball. Where does the black ball go? Yeah, we could call that too a good leave from Shen Shenyi. Got the angle on the 10 to move the 14 if she chooses to do so. If she can catch the 14, looking at a half ball contact, it will push it towards the center pocket. There we go. And she might use that to move the black ball as well.
Yeah, she could. Even if she was forced to take the black down to where the blue is, she could potentially leave him with the bad table on his last remaining object ball.
But against the players of this caliber, they can pot from anywhere, especially back against the wall. So let's have a look at how she deals with this black ball. Whether she's going to leave it for a double to the center, try and get right behind it to play it to center or corner.
Yeah, I think double would probably be a bank shot on the black is probably her safest bet.
Okay, she's got an angle on the 9 to the center, so this cue ball wants to go up table. She might be able to draw it. No, that angle is, it's a little bit tight to draw it to the side cushion and get in behind the black ball. If she can get enough draw on this to get it behind the black ball, or she might have to go up table. She's going up, off there. Yeah, 2 cushions, setting up for the bank.
Look at that.
But doesn't want the 7 to be in the way. It looks okay.
No, look at that. That is really good positional play from Chen Shenyi for bank. That's really good. I mean, the pace on that was perfect.
This has to go though. This is the difference between 7-2 and 6-3.
Wow.
It's there.
Wow.
Yeah, smashed in right into the heart of the pocket. Chen Shenyi gets her 3rd point on the board. Shen Shenyi still leading 6 frames to 3. Yeah, you can't afford to miss against Chen Shenyi. You just can't afford to. And we saw him playing that with a touch. You could see he was playing that with a touch of inside English.
第10局，陈思明开球。
So this is a very good break from Chen Shenyi. Score currently 6-3 to Shen Shenyi. So knowing that she gets one ball off the table, her thought process is first, which group, which ball is my last ball or is the ball I'm leaving to be taken off by the referee.
10秒，延时。
Only 5 stripes left on the table, 6 solids, so 3 balls in on that break. Let's count those again, yeah. 3 balls in on that break for Chen Shenyi. Trying to release the 13. So still open table now. Shen Shenyi comes to the table, 6-3 up.
And that's a good miss for her.
And as we know, Heyball rules, you can't decide groups using another ball. So that 15-2, he couldn't play that to decide groups when he did come to the table. Can't play a stripe onto a solid to decide groups. Has to be 2 balls of the same group.
So yeah, the first color that you make contact with must be the color that drops on the shot. Even if it's a combination, the same color must drop in order for you to secure that color. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I like that shot from him. I really like that shot. He's pushed 2 stripes safe.
But now, if she manages to secure solids, it's
She's going to be pushing this 11 towards that corner as well. There's a lot going on in that corner, but how that helps her is that she has a shot to break up that if she gets the cue ball middle of the table.
10秒，5、4、3。
He wanted that, but has he left her the angle now? Because if the 11 goes, look at that. Look at the 11. If the 11 goes, she's definitely going to be breaking up one of those stripes. The 10 should be moving out into open play. Yeah, I think that shot might have cost him. There you can see the stripes are now open. She has a shot. It's not easy, but she has a shot. She only needs 2 of these remaining 3 stripes. And she's looking at the 13 down by the black ball. This requires some good cueing. It's there. The cue ball needs to hold up though. It needs to hold up. Think she's good?
Yeah, I think she's good. I think she's going to make this into the corner pocket.
Yeah, just trying to hold that cue ball. Ooh, massive bounce. And there you see the referee removing that last ball.
Beautiful.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Chen Shenyi gets her 4th point now on the board. Shen Shenyi leading 6-4 still. So he has managed to hold on to that lead, but it's not what it was. It was 5-0 at one point in time. Now 6-4, 10 frames played, and it will be Chen Shenyi to break in the next frame, as it is a winner break format. As we see that beautiful Joy Q8 golden legged steel block cushion table. Only the best equipment being played on here at these Joy events. And it is clothed with Lieberwin 8848 nap cloth. Exact same conditions we had at the Commonwealth Billiard Championship in Mauritius just a few days ago.
And what a tournament that was.
Was a brilliant, brilliant tournament, won by Caesar Chandiga on the men's side and Vidya Pillai on the ladies' side. And the Joy Q8 table, the official table of the Joy Masters Grand Finals, being played on in the station events and all the Joy International events around the world. Yeah, she was very low on the cue ball. Have a look at how the cue ball bounced off the pack. And I feel when that happens, you know, you don't get enough power through the pack, because the cue ball just touches the pack and runs back so quickly because you have so much bottom on that cue ball. So Shen Shenyi back to the table. He is 6-4 up in this race to 15, round 5 of the losers bracket, stage 3. And stage 3 starts off with the best 32 players, top 16 Chinese players against the top 16 international. And a live draw is done before each round at this stage in the tournament. What I also love about this Joy Q8 table is not only is it so functional in the way it's made with the steel block cushions, the thicker slate, is it's such a beautiful looking table.
Yeah, it is. I was actually admiring it yesterday as well when we did those sessions. It's a beautiful table, and their latest addition to the range
The
is
Q9.
the Q9, which is rose gold legs, little bit different spec on the slate, but still that top quality that we've come to expect from Joy Billiards.
Yeah, so not only is having one of these tables in your house good for you to practice on, it's also a piece of art You know, it's not it's a very, very beautiful looking table. It seems like hard work out there for Shen Shenyi now that he knows Chen Shenyi is breathing down
On
his
his
neck.
heel.
Yes.
On his heels.
It seems much harder for him at the moment compared to when he was, say, 4-0 up and flying with his 3 consecutive break and runs. Now we'll actually see how he can grind and win these frames, because it's not going to be easy now. Now that Chen Shenyi has started winning frames, she's 5-0 down to 6-4. That's already a massive comeback, so he'll have to grind for every single frame. And this is really nice to watch. Really nice to watch from him off Chen Shenyi's dry break. This will be a rack and run if he can complete this clearance. Takes his 7th point in this race to 15 with a brilliant rack and run off Chen Shenyi's dry break. He will be breaking in the next frame as it is a winner's break format. Let's have a look at some of the scores from our other matches. We do know that Phoneman Kyo is currently playing Zhao Ruliang on TV Table 2. That is being streamed on our YouTube page as well. And we see Phoneman currently 5-6 down against Zhao Ruliang at the moment. 11 frames played, 9 clearances in that match. Very, very high standard of play. And Kong Dae-jing against Sun Yuan. Kong Dae-jing 6-3 up, now 6-all. So what a comeback from Sun Yuan. And this is a loser's bracket round 5, which means that players who lose their matches in this round are going home, unfortunately. The winners will continue in the loser's bracket, fighting their way to get into that grand final. And as we see Shen Shenyi on another flawless clearance once again, Have a look at the position on that black ball, and this will be another break and run for him after that rack and run of Chen Shenyi's dry break. He takes his 8th point, he leads 8 frames to 4 over Chen Shenyi. I believe that is his 4th break and run for the match. And there we see it, 4 break and runs, 3 consecutive break and runs. So far definitely breaking better, and yeah, we were talking about this 2 frames ago, whether he can handle that comeback from Chen Shenyi. And after saying that, he made a rack and run off her dry break and then a break and run to follow. And he's made a ball on the break and he's lifted his hand. Not the first player we've seen do that. It has a very easy starter on stripes with the 15, but deciding to go the way of solids. I have to take a better look at the 2 ball up table. Yeah, the 2-6 up table, that it must go. Otherwise I don't see why he has played solids. He might have to use the 3 to get the cue ball to the 2 and the 6. As you can see, that would be pushing the 6 towards that corner pocket as well. Now let's see if he can use that 3 ball to get the cue ball towards the 2 and the 6. If this works well, this could be another break and run for him. The 3 is there, and that, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's not on the 6 at the moment. He's on the 7 to the center, which would leave him the 2-6 combination going down the cushion.
The shot to the center is not an easy one, though.
No, not an easy one. Has to make that, though. If he can make that and stay on the 2, he's good. Just needs line of sight on that 2 ball. Taken his extension as well. I would roll this in dead weight. It's there, off the black ball. Very nice. Very nice shot from Shen Shenyi. Now this as well, this can go wrong. This can go wrong. Remember, if he leaves the 2 ball on the right side and the 2 gets a half ball kiss off the 6 and goes towards the stripes, it's done. So this has to be played well. as full of a contact as you can get, that the 2 ball stays near that pocket. Just like that. Just like that.
That was a great shot from him. And also the shot before to the center pocket.
Yes.
I mean, that was a pressure cut from him.
I mean, he's seen that he can't afford to miss. He can't let Chen Shenyi to the table. He's most times losing a frame if he gives away the table, so has to stay at the table, and that's what he's doing. Needs this to run a little bit more.
Yeah, not great, but good enough.
Good enough, yes. And this will be for his 2nd consecutive break and run, 3rd consecutive run out. It's there, he gets his 9th point on the board, leads 9 frames to 4 over Chen Shenyi. And that's his 2nd consecutive break and run, so 5 break and runs in this match thus far for him. And this run starting off a rack and run from a dry break from Chen Shenyi, and that's how he's been able to extend his lead once again, because it was looking worrying at 6-4. Chen Shenyi was on her way back. He's pulled out that 5-frame lead once again. Definitely in control. This is a race to 15.
Quite a solid player, Shen Shenyi.
Very solid indeed.
Very impressive stats of 9 frames so far.
I feel if he can get to 11 while Chen Shenyi still on 4, I think that gives him a really good chance at winning this match. Yeah, using the triangle makes it much harder to rack the balls as tightly as possible than the magic rack, the template rack, which we used to use. So we are using the aluminium triangle rack here in China. It is the best aluminium rack you can get.
And it's good to see the extra care taken by the referee.
Yeah, sometimes you get a bit of a dimple in the cloth on the first ball, so that can cause the first ball or the second ball to just move away from the pack slightly. So what the referee is trying to do is just make the pack as tight as she can make it, having no gaps, especially on those front 6 balls. And she's finally happy with that. But that also goes to show the care that the referees do take in making sure that the players have the best possible break, especially using the triangle rack now. So 2 consecutive break and runs for him at the moment. Shen Shenyi on 9 frames. Loses the cue ball on that break. Yeah, he did strike that at a bit of an angle. You saw the cue ball going straight into that corner pocket, so 9-4 up. Chen Shenyi now at the table, ball in hand behind the balk line, open table. Last I checked the score between Fonment and Rao Liang, Fonment was actually down. Let's have a look at that scoreline once again. Zhao Liang 7-5 up on Fonment at the moment. And based on the rack and runs from Ruliang means that Fonment has been breaking dry, unfortunately, in that match. And Kong Dejing was up 6-3 in his match, now down 7-6. That shows you how quickly the tide can turn. So even this match here, Shen Shenyi leading 9 frames to 4. The tide can turn. The tide can definitely turn. But that's why I said if he can get to double digits, while Chen Shenyi is around 4-5, that's his only way. Chen Shenyi actually has 2 problems on stripes on the current table. If you're looking at the 11 on the left hand side and the 14 top right, so she has to find a way to solve one of those. She's lost the cue ball. That's an error in judgment, and this 9 is not easy. This 9 to the bottom left.
Yeah, we see her go quite low in the cue ball then to avoid. Oh, that's lovely.
That's a lovely pot, but once again, more recovery needed. Looking at the bank on the 11, it's very confident with her bank shots on this table, but she first has to make this pot. It looks good. It's there. Snookered on the 11 ball.
And on the 14.
And on the 14. So will we see her try and jump bank this? She's looking at the kick bank. Oh, have a look at this. 1 rail kick bank into the center on the 11. Almost went into the corner. But that's an excellent hit. You know, when you're playing those 1 rail escapes at pace, very difficult to get the angle right, and she did. What do you do if you are Shen Shenyi now at the table? Because Shenyi has the 11 bottom right.
You know, honestly, I don't see any huge problem for him here in terms of a finish. It's just down to execution and that first shot. I think he's going to probably take on the 3. He is looking at the 5 though.
Now the bridging over the 3 would be the problem on the 5. Have the bank on the 2. It's not an easy first shot because you have to hold for the 7 as well here. Nothing. It's not straightforward. You have the 4 on this side, the 2 on the left side with the 1. That tough clearance.
Oh, he's opted to open up there,
right.
And that's a good
shot. That
shot.
is a brilliant shot. Solving that problem of the 4 straight away. Very nice. That worked out perfectly for him. very important clearance now, the difference between 10-4 and 9-5.
10秒。
Perfect. Perfectly on the 2 ball. So now 2 to the 7, 7 to the 1. Depending on the angle he gets on the 7, he could even come down to the 6. But yeah, this is a tough clearance. A lot of cue ball movement going to be required.
Just as you say it, just as
Yeah,
you say it. I
was-
mean,
was
it
tough.
looked like he was good on the 2. They didn't expect him to miss that.
Yeah, he knows. Oh, but look what he's. That's a good miss. That's a good miss.
I think if she can even manage to just put the 11 in front of that pocket, she might be able to buy herself another visit in this frame. Oh, wow. I thought she might play the 14 into the 11.
I also
there.
thought, yes, I also thought, because it'll guarantee one of those balls are heading
Yeah.
towards that corner pocket. So another chance for Shen Shenyi. He's gotten a touch lucky there, coming off the stripe and getting the cue ball up table. So yeah, I have to say 3 good shots required to land nicely on the black ball. Doesn't seem to have much of an angle on the 7, which is why he's playing safe.
10秒。
Cue ball behind the 7. Nice. That is a brilliant shot. A little bounce on the 2 would help, but that's okay. I like that shot from him, securing the frame rather than attacking that. That was a attacking safety shot.
Woo!
Oh my word.
犯规。
That was tracking to the corner pocket.
Unbelievable. How was that even going there?
Oh, that was really unlucky.
One rail cut the 11.
自由球。
Yeah, she knocked.
That was tracking. That was tracking towards that corner pocket. And that's the problem with leaving your opponent an escape. Whatever happens, it's on you because you let them back to the table. If that went in and she finished the frame...
Yeah, it was on him. That's always the risk you run,
It's
even with the
yes.
safety play.
I think that's why you have to make it as tight as possible.
He's got the cue ball on a string, though. This Shen Shenyi, he's really so good with his positional play.
Yeah, brilliant stuff, and this will be a well-deserved 10th point from him. As he goes 10-4 up against Chen, simming a race to 15.
谢谢。
and he will be breaking in the next frame as it is a winner's break format. And on this break, he lost the cue ball. The cue ball went in on this break. Chen Shenyi had the table, but was not able to convert. Yeah, I feel if he can put together another 2 break and runs, it's not going to be looking good for Chen Shenyi. Let's have a look at some of the live scores. So on TV table 2, which is live on our YouTube page, Zhao Ruliang 8-6 up against Phoneman Kyo, and that is a race to 15 losers bracket match as well, which means one of those players will be going home, unfortunately. So will we see our last international player going through to the last 8? Or will we see Zhao Ruliang going through? Zhao Ruliang was put into the losers bracket by Zheng Yeboa yesterday, losing that match 15-10. And just like that, only 4 solids left on the table. It was a really good break from him in this frame, and he has secured solids. It looks like the 1 ball does go into the corner, so it's all about how he can land on the 4. So we did see him looking at taking the 2 to the center, which means he'll have a less steeper angle on the 4.
Oh,
there we go. Yes, have a look at that. So the angle now on the 4 is not too steep, which means he can hold for the 1 ball into the opposite corner. However, he wants to finish low on the 1 so he can get the cue ball back up table for the 6 next. Oh, this will be another brilliant clearance. You'll see him purposely try and leave the cue ball low. Just like that.
I think that's exactly where he wanted it.
But yeah, no, exactly. Exactly where he wanted it.
Oh,
yeah, he's
tad.
low. He's low on the 6. He's too low.
I mean,
That's
he
a
could,
tough angle.
yeah, he could, I mean, he could cut and the wiper would come up 1, 2, 3 cushions up for the black, or
Yeah.
he could play the bank shot for the opposite.
I would go for the cut into the center, because the cue ball is naturally coming around, as you say, 1, 2, 3 into the path of the black ball. It's not there. It's not there.
Oh, not enough. Just not enough. I think if he had given that little bit more power, he would have got the pot and the position on the black. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That was a really good run from him on the frame.
Would have been another break and run to add to his tally. And that would have been 11-4 had that gone in. Oh, is she going to play the 9 and move the 6? Yes. That's an insurance policy. Pushing that 6 up table, and also if you saw the pace she played it at. Played at the type of pace where the 6 wouldn't go and sit in front of the corner pocket.
Is away from the cushion though, which might make it a little bit easier for Shen Shenyi.
If he gets a chance to come back to the table.
Oh, well,
which I don't see.
Yeah, I think 11-12 black, the play here for her.
But that also, pushing that 6 makes such a difference. Because taking this on with the 6 sitting outside the center is a lot different than taking this on with the 6 being where it currently is. Oh, very nice. Very nice from Chen Shenyi, and she looks set to take her 5th point of the match. And she does. Shen Shenyi still leading 10 frames to 5. Yeah, I think a little bit careless from him on that occasion. He was making a really good clearance.
不是木料、设计和工艺，而是对运动的理解、对力学的研究和对运动者经验大数据的采集与处理 （LP），以一颗匠心。 超过30年的经验累积，全世界数百万使用者的反馈数据，懂球，懂力，更懂你。
So there are no time limits on these matches, so we play to 15. So there's always a possibility of a comeback from the player behind. And she's made a ball on that break. I see the 7 has gone into the top corner.
And she might have the potting angle on the 6. Difficult to see from this angle.
$10.
13. Looks like she's going for 13. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she missed that by quite a bit.
Not often that you see like a clumsy shot from Chen Shenyi.
No. She missed that one by quite a bit. So this brings Shen Shenyi back to the table, open table. However, now the 1 and the 12 have gone safe. And he's taking stripes now, 13 to the center. Off the 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. That is a gross miscalculation from him.
Stripes still look better for her
Yes,
now.
yes, of course.
Considering that the 12, she might not need to pot that 12. So Chen can definitely make a play for 12 now. Well, for the stripes. She's actually quite lucky to come back to the table after that miss.
Yes, I did not expect that at all. I didn't expect him to be going off the 6. Very risky shot from Shen Shenyi, and it might cost him.
And she could even play the 13, play the 1, play the 13 into the 1. She could do that as well. Give herself more options. The 1 would still be safe. Oh well, it's not a direct line combination there.
So it looks like she will have to take on the 14 to clear this frame, unless she can. Is there a way for her to bump into that 14?
I don't think she has to, with the 14 being...
She's going for it.
Oh, she's going for it.
Yes, she went for it. She went for it. You can see by the body language.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she did. Unless the angle wasn't great on that last pot for her to get behind the 14.
So now she's going to be playing the 14 as the last ball. And the problem with that, 14 as the last ball, as you can see, it's not easy. You can't really maneuver the white much on a shot like that.
Yeah, I'm really surprised she didn't play the 14 down to the corner pocket of the previous shot, because she still has that safety nest there, with the 12 being where it is against the 1. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It's too far.
Oh, too much. Okay, well, may not be as bad as it looks. She could actually play this with the white ball coming back up, going back up table.
Yeah, if this goes in, she's going to be behind the black ball to play the black ball into the top right corner pocket. No, too early. Have a look at the cue ball. Behind the black ball to play top right corner pocket, and now Shen Shenyi comes to the table. A few miscalculated shots there, which I did not expect.
Yeah, I think that pressure is definitely mounted on her now. Shen Shenyi is only 5 points away. She's 10 points away. It's quite a mountain to climb.
Yes, it is. He's 5 away from winning, and she's 5 away from him.
Taking the extension. Yeah, I think he's looking for a safety here. Once that ball in hand.
He's playing the safety off the 4.
Oh,
he played the pot with the safety. That's an unbelievable pot on the 4, though. You have to give him that. He's pushed the black ball safe, which will affect both players.
but I think he has to reroute now, because that didn't work out as intended. Yeah, it's just that one ball. He might. Yeah, I think he might have the angle now.
He's going to push the 2 to the pocket, leave the cue ball behind the 6.
Chen could jump, hey?
Yes, she can. Yes, she can, and she's good with the jump cue. It's very handy with the jump cue. And this is a jump shot I take on. I would take this one on. She's gonna, if she's not, she's gonna go cushion first, but I would take this jump on.
I think she doesn't want
A
to.
lot of room for error. Is he gonna play the 1? He's a very attacking player, is Shen Shenyi. Very attacking, because he's playing to release the 1.
And I think he also might want to knock that black safe.
10秒。
Oh, he's certainly given her options now.
But the 2 ball is blocking the black ball from going in.
And perhaps that's why she didn't go for the pot earlier.
Yes.
With the jump shot.
Yeah, she's looking at it, but he wouldn't have played the 1 if the black ball could go, because he's left her a lot.
She'd have to get right behind that black ball in order to try and do something, because it's touching the cush now.
Or she'd have to play a bank shot off that 1. Let's have a look at this. She's going to be snookered behind the 1.
Oh my.
She is. Last ball comes off the table, and that's the disadvantage sometimes on having your last ball taken away.
Yeah.
Because she would have been on that stripe had it still been on the table. Now, advantage Shen Shenyi, definitely. Oh, she'll be coming in hot. Oh, that's a direct hit. It's going to be tracking to the same place it was, but better.
Yeah, but it's open.
Open table now, yes.
Open season here for Shen Shenyi. I just imagine he's going to pick off these easily.
Yeah, but you have to admire the grit.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The way he's played this frame, that shot by leaving the 2 at the pocket, snookering behind the 6, all very calculated.
Not happy. He's not happy
Too
with it.
Too straight on the 3.
Well, he can, if he chooses to go center first, he can always pull back for the 3 here. And I think he's got a nice straight line to the center pocket.
Is he too straight again?
I think so. I think so. The body language is telling.
He's not too happy with that. He was trying so hard to not overcue that. Yeah, he's chalked that cue up quite a bit, so you're going to see a lot of action on this cue ball now, because he'd want to play the 1 into the center. So he settled to play it down. Okay, this is not easy.
Yeah, it's definitely a cut now to the corner pocket.
Yeah, this is harder than it needed to be. Oh, that's a top shot.
Beautiful.
Very nicely played. And a very nice frame as well. Really enjoyed this frame from both these players. As he takes his 11th point, now leading 11 frames to 5, and that is 16 frames played. It will be a 5-minute player break.
乔氏金腿比赛专用，提醒您，精彩比赛马上开始。以专业硬件铸就品质基石，天津198乔氏台球俱乐部依托乔氏台球顶尖专业硬件供应链，打造国际级标准竞技空间。每一张球台，每一寸场地，皆彰显匠心品质，为巅峰对决奠定坚实根基。凭成功经验，赋能顶级赛事。我们已成功举办3届大师赛，积累了丰富的国家级赛事运营经验。从流程把控到选手服务，从氛围营造到全球传播，专业团队以成熟体系，为每一场高规格台球盛宴全面赋能，赢得业界与选手高度赞誉。创盈利模式，驱动收益倍增。天津198乔氏不仅专注于赛事，更引领行业创新盈利模式，通过赛事 IP 深度开发、多元化商业合作及精细化场馆运营，实现品牌价值与经济效益的立体创收，为合作伙伴开启收益倍增的广阔空间。天津198乔氏台球俱乐部汇聚顶尖硬件、成熟赛事经验与创新商业智慧，是品质台球的代名词，更是商业成功的理想伙伴。选择198，选择未来，见证中国台球新高度。
俺老孙啥功名不要，只求回到这花果山中了，过逍遥日子。
天要球杆，化一切为可能。欧尚地毯突破核心科技，从智能车间到高品质球房，重新定义标准，为每一个台球梦想铺好第一步。铺好毯，打好球，不掉毛，零干扰。
职业选手的第一选择，欧尚地毯，掉毛地毯终结者。
罂粟胶边具有国内胶边很难做到的特点，罂粟胶边的硬度达到了45度，使反射角高度接近入射角。罂粟整条胶边误差小于20丝，因而各部位酷性一致。欢迎各品牌厂家使用罂粟胶边来提升台球桌的专业性能。好胶边罂粟皂，好胶边罂粟皂。
钻皮头，黄金版、白金版，采用进口头层水牛皮，颗颗精选，严格质检，韧性好，弹性持久，世界职业球员必用的皮头，超级蓝钻，一专业，缔造不凡。
暂停结束，比赛继续。
And we are back after that 5-minute player break. Shen Shenyi leading 11 frames to 5 over Chen Shenyi. Race to 15. Winners break format. And this is round 5 of the losers bracket. So loser of this match is out of the tournament. Winner will be into the last 8.
Oh, he's made a ball.
Yes.
2 balls.
Yes,
2
he
solids.
has 2 solids. And how's the cue ball?
Oh, not an easy table.
Not the best.
Not an easy table on solids.
Does he have a shot on the 1?
Or stripes for that matter.
延时
He could potentially cut the 1 for the center pocket, I think.
Or is he taking it up table? Oh, what a shot that is.
Oh, wow.
What an opening pot. And look at the options he's left himself. If he chooses, he's on the 6 as well. He could take the 6 now, get that out of the way. Look at the options. He's having a look at whether the 5 pots into the same pocket as the 6.
It was such a clean pot.
Yeah, it was.
On that ball. I know it didn't look like it was through for the corner pocket. He played that so clean.
Cue ball off. 1 cushion, 2 cushions, through for the 5.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is amazing stuff from Shen Shenyi.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick run out, Raymond. I'm predicting a run out here on this. I mean, it looks...
Yeah, just one important shot now from the 5 to the next. It looks to me like he's playing for the 7 next, so drawing this cue ball back to the right side cushion, leaving himself on the 7. Cue ball will naturally come out. Yeah, cue ball will naturally come out to the center of the table for the 3. So you'd be playing this with a touch of left, playing this low left usually. A little bit of left to come around. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that opening pot though. That opening pot, leaving himself on the 6 as well. Is able to take the 6 and the 5, get those out of the way. Although he's bridging over those stripes now, a little bit hampered by those. Gets his 12th point on the board and now leads 12-5 over Chen Shenyi with another break and run. We did see that affecting the play yesterday, Kong Dejing. Every time he was bridging over balls on the black ball, missed 2 black balls in that match against Chu Benjie. And at this level, you can't afford to miss those black balls, not at all.
That was an excellent break and run there from Shen Shenyi, and we'll remember that at the beginning of this match, he had 3 consecutive break and runs right at the beginning of the match. So, yeah, he breaks in. Shen could be sitting for the rest of this match.
Yeah, now it's 6 break and runs to his tally. Score 12-5. Leads by 7, 3 frames more to win the match and eliminate Chen Shenyi. Yeah, this is all going to come down to now how he breaks. Two ball in, cue ball in.
Oof, 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 oof.
Okay.
And the solids look really good.
Ball in hand behind the balk line for Chen Shenyi. And once again, he spotted the cue ball straight in off the break.
Stripes also look good. Yeah, she's going stripes. She's going stripes. Yeah, this looks really good for her now. Really, really good for her. Really unfortunate there for Shen Shenyi to scratch on the break. What a lovely table he's handed over to Chen Shenyi.
Yeah, I think we're going to see another quick run out here for Chen Shenyi to get her 6th point on the board. Just needs the 15. Very nicely executed clearance from Chen Shenyi.
In under 90 seconds. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Brilliant stuff to get her 6th point on the board. Shen Shenyi still leads 12 frames to 6.
音速胶边具有国内胶边很难做到的特点，音速胶边的硬度达到了45度，使反射角高度接近入射角。音速整条胶边误差小于20丝，因而各部位酷性一致。欢迎各品牌厂家使用音速胶边来提升台球桌的专业性能。好胶边音速造，好胶边音速造。
第19局，陈思敏开球。
Chen Shenyi to break now, trailing 12-6. Has she made a ball? No. No. Dry break. Honestly, sometimes a dry break is as bad as potting the cue ball on the break.
Absolutely.
Just that you have a little bit more freedom with the cue ball if your opponent scratches on the break, but still a dry break can be so costly. And in this case, she has not left him with anything easy though.
10秒，延时。
Wonder if he can bank the 13 to the center pocket. Or is he playing on the 6? Oh, the angle.
He's looking at the potting angle on the 6, but
look at the cue ball though.
10秒。
But I think he's playing safe. No.
Oh,
he's potted the 6 and another solid, and he's on the 1.
My.
Look at this.
My.
That's amazing. What is the solid? It's a 3 ball. There. 3 goes in as well. 1 goes over the center pocket. He's on the 1. And just like that, 4 solids left. How has that worked out for him? Sometimes when the balls are rolling in your favor, they just roll, eh? Unbelievable stuff. Gonna be leaving the 3 as his last ball to connect to the black ball. And this is once again showing how costly dry breaks are, especially at this level. That being said, he's short. He is short on the 2. Oh, he's made this so much more difficult for himself now. And that's why he has to take the 3. So recovery shot required.
I wonder if he's going to let the cue ball go up table and back.
No. He's just going to hold. Just going to hold.
He's done it.
And he cheated the pocket there.
Yes, because the potting angle, the natural potting angle there was going to...
Yes.
Was going to be a fine cut with the white ball running. I thought he might try to get in between the gaps of the stripe balls and come back.
Cheated the center pocket a little bit.
Yeah, he should be able to get behind the black of this 2.
It's there.
Lovely.
Very nice, very nice. Excellent recovery work from Shen Shenyi. Once again, he's gonna be bridging over those stripes. Just to be careful. No. Oh my word. That's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens when you're bridging over balls. You can see what an effect it has. Yeah, he cued across that white ball. Oh, what has he done?
That is so disappointing.
That was for his 13.2 away from victory. Now, can that be a turning point in this match?
I think she's looking for a safety here.
No, 11 to the center. It's not there. Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that didn't go in.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, she was looking for an element of safety there.
Also, yes, also got it. Yes.
To get the cue ball in that region, just in case.
She did get the safety as well.
Yeah, I smell a finisher from Chen Shenyi. She's just on that level. When you see her on the table, you expect a finish, you expect a clearance, you expect a break and run, because she's proven herself time and time again to be just up there with the best of them in China. The other lady left in the tournament is Tang Chenchao, who is in the winner's bracket currently. 4 players in the winner's bracket, and there will be a draw before that session kicks off later today, 5 p.m. China time. And I think whatever matchup we get in that winner's bracket, it's going to be a great match. Going to be a great match on the TV table. Oh, he's gutted with that,
Costly mistake.
All of that work from him just to hand it over. Yeah, nothing fancy from her. Just securing the point. And she's done it, taken a 7th point.
Score 12-7 to Shen Shenyi. Yeah, that was a costly miss on that black ball from him. And yeah, we didn't expect that at all. Very uncharacteristic. Took his eye off the pot. Distracted by bridging over those stripes that were up table, and yet cost him a point. Could have been 13-6, now 12-7. The difference back down to 5 frames, and Chen Shenyi will be breaking in this winner break format.
20局，陈思明开球。犯规。
So in the previous frame, she had a dry break.
This is a good break. This is a really good break from her.
And in this
Look
frame,
at
she
this.
potted the cue ball into the center
先
pocket.
后自由球。
Oh my, what a pity.
And look at that break. As
Just-
you're saying,
yeah.
what an excellent break that was.
If there's a player with a deadpan expression, it's got to
Yes,
be Chen
it
Shenyi.
is. It is. You
Whether she
can-
makes a magnificent
no
clearance
emotion.
or, you know, does something bad, same face.
10秒，延时。
He's taken his extension. He knows how important it is for him to make sure now, because she is narrowing in on him, and he knows what she's capable of given the chance.
Taken solids and look at solids on the table. Really expect him to make this clearance and get his 13th point on the board.
He can use the 2 now to go up table.
Yeah, he pushed the black ball to open the 4 to the bottom left. But in doing so, pushed the black ball quite close to that cushion, but shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, he leaves himself on a cut for the pink. He'll have position on the black. Ooh, a little bit too much, a little bit too little.
You're not perfect. Not perfect yet.
Yeah, he's got to leave himself with somewhat of a cut for the final object ball to get position on the black. A little bit of rerouting, I think, here from Shen Shenyi. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that was nice.
Lovely.
That was really nice to stop the cue ball on the 15. Brilliant stuff from him.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got that little bit of a cut there. Almost perfect to get position on the black.
I want to see if he plays his drag shot again. He played a shot like this earlier. A little bit of a drag on that. Nicely on this black ball to get his 13th point. Keeps the lead at 6.
第20局，沈申一胜，
And he
比分
gets
13
his
比7。
13-point lead. He leads 13-7 over Chen Shenyi. So 20 frames played thus far in this match. If we do have a 24th frame after that, there will be another 5-minute player break. And there we see the scoreline, 13-7 in favor of Shen Shenyi.
6 break and runs, 3 consecutive break and runs, and 2 rack and runs from him.
第21局，沈申一开球。
looking like a
no.
dry break.
Yeah, that is a dry break. I could tell from his body language.
10秒，延时。
I would say she leaves the 1 ball as the ball that she takes off the table, plays the 6, and then to the black ball. So has to get from the 3 to the 2. Oh, that's a blunder. That is an unforced error.
Oh no, oh no.
Unforced error from Chen Shenyi. I think she can get through to the 6, so she's going to be playing the 6 now. A little bit of swerve. As you can see, her low left on the cue ball.
Yeah, but the best she can do is just leave the cue ball there. He's on for the 10. Chen Shenyi. What a chance she had there. Yo. And that's about the 4th or 5th time in the session that she's snookered herself at a critical point. The kind of errors that you don't often see from her. I mean, she's known for phenomenal leads and comebacks on the pro circuit.
But I also think that's why you're seeing the scoreline being what it is, based on those mistakes, and her opponent has capitalized on that. He has made less mistakes than her. Also been breaking better. Oh, this looks nice. This is nice. He actually almost got her on every single ball on the table. He has left the 1 though. I think he has to go for it now. Has to take the 12 on to the top right. Oh, what a pot that is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What a pot that is. And we have some updates on the scoreline. Zhao Ruliang 12-9 up against Phone Man Kyo. on TV table 2 that is live on our YouTube channel. Kong Daijing 11-10 down against Sun Yuan. We'll definitely keep an eye on the scoreline there. Fonman Kyo against Zhao Ruliang.
秒5、4、3。
That's a good snooker from him.
And I have to say, when you allow Shen Shenyi to the table, he has a way of trying to secure the frame the best he can, and he does really well, and that's why he's also claimed a few frames by doing this.
Yeah, he knows how to exercise restraint at those critical points. Same can be said for Chen Shenyi, except that she's made a lot more mistakes than him in this match. Oh, that's
what
nice.
A hit that is. That is a really good hit, but she's left him on the 14.
And the 10. I believe he can play the 10 for the corner pocket where the 9 is as well. But he's going 14 first. He'll probably leave the 10 for the connector to the black. The black is open though, it has many pockets, so...
Now what I'd love to see is whether he leaves the 11 where it is and plays it down to the top right, or decides to open it at some point in time.
Or he might try and get behind that 11 now. Oh my. Oh my. How? Yeah, he tried to force the angle there to go for the 11. Didn't expect him to miss that.
I think if we see a replay of that, he caught the inside jaw first because he was trying to increase the angle to get to that 11 ball.
Easy as pie. For Chen, I think she's maybe, I don't know if that, it doesn't really matter. The black has every other pocket. It would have been nice though if she could have played it into that corner where the 9 is. She just might actually be through if the 1 comes off the table. But I think she's going to play it into another pocket instead. Her use of cushions, oh my, oh my, not again.
That was the problem. That was the problem. Way off angle on the 6. The way she played that was for the black ball to go where the 9 went.
Oh my gosh.
That was the problem. This has happened so many times to her in this match. Yeah, she almost got that.
Almost.
She came very close to getting that.
And Shen Shenyi cannot believe his luck.
Guaranteed. I don't expect him to lose this frame now. You should never. Let's have a look at this again. Just not enough side on the cue ball. That incoming angle, not steep enough. Yeah, he should not lose this frame now. Having 5 blocker balls on the table, your opponent having just 1 ball. You should not lose this frame. But
she's so dangerous, even with the 1 cushion
that's the
escapes.
problem. That is the problem.
I'm surprised he left her with such a easy escape.
Yes, We've seen her come very close, and the thing is, it's coming into that corner. If it doesn't go in that corner, it's heading towards another pocket.
Oh, narrow miss.
Narrow miss. But if she had caught the
Narrow miss.
black ball, it would have been going towards the bottom left, actually. She'd been fine cutting it towards the bottom left. So ball in hand for Shen Shenyi. That's what he was waiting for. Gonna use the 9 to break the 15 off the cushion. Guaranteed to be on one of those stripes to the center.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, perfect.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Opening shot there from Shen Shenyi. We should see him. Oh,
yeah,
I'm actually scared to say it because, yeah, he hasn't closed that well in the last couple of frames.
It's been touch and go for him. But it also tends to happen as you get closer to that winning line.
Ah, this looks simple enough. This certainly looks simple enough. There we go. Let's say black into the opposite middle pocket.
Corner.
You think he'll play for the corner instead? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Didn't see that. He was actually quite straight on that. Beautiful. And with that Shen Shenyi on the hill.
I think he's lucky to get that frame.
Absolutely.
I don't think he expected to get that frame either.
品质无忧，精选一线品牌入驻，携手打造台球配件新品，专业服务团队贴心售后，全程无忧购物。球房配件选卓越，省时省力更省心。
Yeah, I don't think he expected. Well, we didn't expect him to get that frame after that miss, and yeah, very unlucky for Chen Shenyi to push the 9 over the pocket, blocking the black ball into the pocket she played on, because the angle she had on the 6 was perfect to just drift up, black ball into the opposite corner pocket. I think we can count maybe 5 or 6 times that she has snookered herself on the last ball or second last ball in this match thus far. And if you look at that, you look at also her opponent breaking well. That's why the scoreline is what it is. And the scoreline now 14-7, I believe, in favor of Shen Shenyi. Cue ball in on the break. Again, yes, we've seen that quite a few times in this match from both players.
Well, him more than her, actually.
Yes.
Scratching on
third
the break.
Third time for him.
And that's quite a split on the rack. Easy table for incoming Chen Shenyi.
Yeah, there you have the scoreline, 14-7, race to 15.
And she's looking to secure solids, it seems. And solids in play for her. Oh, this is an easy table, Raymond. Easy table for Chen Shenyi. I'd say 8-point loading guaranteed.
Also, having that black ball right outside the center pocket does help.
Yeah, I thought she would have wanted to play the 4 into the center pocket, but from a different angle. I think some
yeah, it's a little bit steep,
here.
On that.
Some
so she's had to hold for the 2.
Nice recovery there from her. And she could play the 6 or the 1 next. Either way she's good. She's good for the 8th point, and she'll be breaking next.
Yeah, perfect for the 1. Absolutely perfect. Gets her 8th point on the board. Rack and run for her off the dry break. Not dry break, cue ball in on the break from Shen Shenyi. So he still leads 14 frames to 8, has that 6-point gap, and is currently on the hill. Five rack and runs for Chen Shenyi. And 2 of those are off his foul breaks. Cue ball in on the break, and she has made quick clearances off those. Very important, the break now for her. Can't afford any error. No, it looks dry.
Just not rolling for her.
No, hasn't been the entire match.
It's a pity we don't have dry break stats on this match, but yeah, I think with scratching on the break, definitely Shen Shenyi, but with her on the
dry breaks, yeah, and that's why you see it on the break and run statistics from her. She has 8 frames, only 1 break and run, and that's because she has not been breaking well. Has been costing her.
I wonder if that 13 is in the way of the black for the corner pocket, and if it is, he's gonna want to develop that, or he might favor his odds on making it for the middle pocket. Yeah, I don't want to be her right now. Don't want to be her. She must be so frustrated, even though her face tells a different story.
He's looking like he's going to play the 7 to break up the 3 now. This can go wrong. He's far away from the solids up table, so he needs to move the cue ball or be on the 3. That's the problem with that shot.
I wonder how steep of the angle he has, whether he can make that 3 in the corner pocket. And that should take him up table for the 1.
It actually should bring him past the black ball. Inside then outside.
But he also runs the risk of nudging that black ball towards the cushion there.
I think the angle's steep enough for him to miss it. Oh, he's in too much.
Lucky not to scratch on that shot. Very lucky not to scratch on that shot.
Might be costly for Shen Shenyi as well.
Yeah.
As that 3 blocking the 13 doesn't matter.
3 is a problem.
3 is a problem for him, but not a problem for Chen.
Exactly. And the stripes look good.
Just to make it slightly easier on herself, getting that 9 closer to the top left corner pocket. So black ball has to go into the center now, as that bottom corner is definitely blocked by the 3 and the 13. That's nice. Very nice cue ball and pace control. Purposely left herself a nice angle on the 14 to come across for the 10 into the same pocket. That's short. That is short. And once again, she's made it difficult for herself on the last ball.
And she's going to be running up table
Yes.
if she takes this cut on.
Yes, and the problem with potting this is the 13 goes off the table, opens the 3 for Shen Shenyi. So if this goes in,
Yeah.
she has to leave herself on the black ball.
Might be better for her to just place it instead. By some time. I wonder how big the gap is between that 13 and 3 anyway.
She's gone for the pot.
What a shot. Is that good enough? Can she?
No.
Can she get that in?
No, not from here.
You know, there's a way to play this.
The double kiss.
Yeah, the double kiss.
Yeah. No, she's not going for it. One rail.
One rail kick, yeah.
Look, it's going to be very close. I think she's going to get it. She's got it. She's got it.
Oh, lovely.
第23局，陈
Nice
思敏
recovery
胜，
there
比
for
分
her.
扳9比14。谢谢。
And I mean, that was a sweet kiss of that pot, of that 10 to the black. That was so important for her to do that. Actually, she's lucky she didn't pot the
She
black
didn't
one.
pot the black ball, yes. Again. And that now makes it 14-9 as Chen Shenyi gets her 9th point on the board. Reduces the deficit to just 5 frames with Shen Shenyi still on the hill.
Now she just needs to break in. She just needs to break in because, I mean, even the best of luck will run out.
Yeah, it's been tough for him to get that last frame on the board.
第24局，
And I think the longer this goes on, the more it favors Chen Shenyi, of course.
Oh, almost. Almost. Oh,
She
she's
made a
got
ball.
one. She's got one. See that 14 tracking to the center, gets the jaw, and
13 kicked in by the 15. I was just about to say she's making light work of these solids, but she's come too far on the 7, and that's why she's had to reroute to take the 4 first.
And that's good. That's good. Ooh, a little bit of an angle there.
On the wrong side.
Yeah.
She's on the wrong side of the 7, unfortunately.
But she could, I mean, she's also quite good with the check sides, Raymond.
She did look at playing the black ball into the opposite corner, which makes that black ball much tougher than it needs to be.
Oh my. Oh my. Not an easy table for Shen though. Not an easy table at all for him.
That was a finish she was supposed to make though. Those last 2 balls were not that difficult, but just overrunning the position on that 7 caused the problem. As you can see, the 12 looks like it is through. It's very tight.
Yeah,
very tight.
Yeah, he can't afford it. He either has to snooker her now on both balls, or pot and find a way to drop the ball that's closest to the black.
And Kong Daijing was leading, I believe 10-6, is now down 13-10. This is the loser's bracket, round 5, so players who do lose in this round are eliminated from the tournament. And Fon Min Kyo 12-11 down against Zhao Ruliang.
What a match that must be.
Yeah, he's made a comeback there. He was 3 frames down. Score was 12-9.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. Yeah, that's a safety play. And oof, 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 oof. He's given her some room.
I think she might take the jump on.
She might even have the cut on the 6 available.
As we see that 7 hanging in the top left corner pocket.
My oh my. Yeah, but then it's a matter of controlling the cue ball because of where the black is. She has a small margin for error there in terms of position. She's going for the 6. She's going for the 6 instead. Chen Shenyi not taking any chances. She knows how important this point is. Oh,
It's
look
there.
at that. Look at
But now she's not going to have position on the black ball once again.
Really not rolling for her, hey? Really not rolling for her. If she just missed that 10, she would have found her way up table. Wonder what she's going to do here. Clever shot, but
I think that's the best she could have done with that. There wasn't really many options for her on the table.
He's got the 12, and he can snooker her potentially as well if he plays the 12. Cue ball, I mean, enough away from the cushion for him to do something.
So we are once again in the situation where he has 6 blocker balls on the table, should not be losing the frame.
He's playing on the 10, he's going to just get the cue ball behind. Hey, I don't know. He's left us some of the black. I think he's left us some of the black.
Now we might see the jump cue. Yes. Now we see the jump cue.
Yeah, she's kind of straight, hey? Almost straight.
I expect this to come close.
Oof!
Yes, very, very close.
Very close.
Very close indeed.
But yeah, I think he's going to wrap this up now.
Yes, just the 15 and the 9 that deserves some good cueing. And that's the 9. Looks like he's going to leave 15 for last.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chen hasn't gotten the role in this match, the entire match. It's been tough. She's been facing an uphill battle.
Clawing for every point.
For every point. She's been behind the entire match as well, starting with 5-0. And that 5th point that Shen Shenyi got was because she potted the black ball prematurely. So that's a tough start to a match. And when you look at 5-0 down, race to 15, your opponent is a third of the way there already, and you haven't even started your journey.
Oof. Yeah, he's going to have to come off cushion again. He's not happy with that position. He made it a little bit more difficult for himself now.
A little bit too far.
Millimeters making all the difference for Shen Shenyi.
So it's okay. He's going to roll the cue ball through off the bottom cushion and a small bounce. He wants to be low on the 14 anyway to get the cue ball back up table. Yeah, it does have the angle now. So now one good shot required. It all comes down to this, the position from the 14 to the 15.
There we go.
It looks good.
Yeah.
A little bit more, yes. I mean, 10 centimeters more.
But he should be able to hold this.
Yes. All he needs to do is pot this. That's all. It's there. It's there. And what a victory for Shen Shenyi this will be. He takes his 15 point and wins the match 15-9 over Chen Shenyi, thus cementing his place in the last 8 and eliminating Chen Shenyi. What a match from Shen Shenyi. I believe 6 or 7 break and runs from him in that match, starting with those 3 consecutive break and runs. That was quite a match, and we will be coming to you live at 5:30 p.m. local time here in China for the next match. That will be winners bracket round 4, as we have only 4 players left in that winners bracket, so exciting matches coming up towards the end of the day. I'm Raymond Tilak. Thank you so much for joining us. Over to you, Lenyukta.
Yes, really looking forward to that winners bracket match and looking forward to keeping you all company. So it's a date. Till later. Bye.